Oh, you're trying to find out where the pipe goes?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's the cold in. Or is it?
Where are we? We are above the kitchen in the Chateau de Plomb.
Sounds like they're talking to each other.
Push it up.
Just push it up.
Ooh, easy peasy. We booked it last week so that we could get in. Look at the table, isn't that beautiful? Oh, you're trying to find out where the pipe goes?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's the cold in. Or is it?
Where are we? We are above the kitchen in the Chateau de Plomb. This is the bathroom that's being refitted. This is going to be for family accommodation and volunteers accommodation, hopefully. There's another bedroom which is about to be decorated and a possible lounge room over there, so it'll be like a little apartment. Anyway, today we're going to see what Tony's doing, trying to fit the new bathroom. Look. And Tony's already removed the bath that was here. It was a steel bath. That's where the taps are. As you can see, it's very old lead piping there, isn't it? So that's got to be removed. There's a shower cubicle where I'm standing in the corner. And then where the old toilet was, it's going to be moved along slightly to give a bit more space for the shower. And then where the basin is on the wall there's going to be a vanity unit for the new basin. Right, so just at the moment Tony's investigating where the plumbing's going. This one here, this is where you took the toilet out, isn't it? This thing sticking out of the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not my problem. That's not a problem. The problem is, I think this is the hot water coming up from downstairs. I thought it was over there, but it's not.
Right.
I think that hot water is feeding the other bathroom through there.
Okay. You've actually got some taps there.
Some what?
Some stopcocks.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't work.
Oh, don't they? Okay.
They've seized something over here.
Okay. So, you think the hot water supply comes up from the kitchen?
From here.
Well,
Yeah.
we're above the kitchen, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm not sure where their hot water system is.
The cold comes from over there.
So, the cold supply...
The cold supply is there.
Yeah.
But my worry is, there's another pipe underground here. I don't know where that goes. But I need to trace the hot water back.
Right.
There's also a couple of electrical pipes here as well. That's a pipe, it could be electrical, I suppose.
Right, so you're just working out where all the supplies for both the water and the electrics are coming in and out.
Yes. I think I've got to dig the floor up there.
What, that part over there?
Yes. To be able to trace where that comes from. Well, wait a wee minute though.
Oh.
think I can see down in the kitchen.
Oh, what are they up to? Did you finish cooking yet?
That's the cold water coming up there. So if I turn the water off, I could cut that. Or I could leave this all in and I could just cut it here, put a tap on that, and then I could rip all that out.
What, of the chateau?
Right, but that doesn't
Come
bother
down
us.
into the kitchen.
That don't bother us.
And this
Place
is where
my
the
head
little hole
here.
comes through.
So there's
Tony
the
was
cold water.
right.
Hot water's coming down here.
Yes, it goes right into the next room where the
Well, let's go and chase that.
yes, where the
Hi.
electrical is.
Ah.
That is your hot water.
There.
Claire, oh, don't make a noise because Tony hates that squeaky.
I hate it too.
Along there, along there, along there.
Oh, it's a big tank though. That's a big tank, isn't it?
200 liters.
Yeah.
And Florence had just used one, which is oval and quite a big saver, space saver. And I would like this eventually to go into that corner
Yeah.
and then break through this wall again,
Okay.
which used to be open. So we can go from the kitchen right to the side of the chateau into the wing instead
Yeah.
of going either front or back.
So what's Tony looking for?
I hope the winning lottery numbers.
So cold water in then is there. Hot water out is, that's the waste. That's the waste going that way. Yeah, that is the waste.
Does it
drips
come
through
out of the
here?
top of the tank?
No,
The bottom?
about the bottom.
Right.
So the hot water out has got to be that one there.
Does it go to the kitchen sink first?
Probably.
Yes, I think so, because it,
So
it
I can
is
turn
so
that
hot, so
valve
fast.
off
Yeah.
and come back.
It's the
But I won't need to do that because all I've got to do is turn the mains off
Yes,
and this won't operate.
correct.
That's okay, that's okay. Okay, so off to the shops.
Everywhere, isn't there? Sound like they're talking to each other.
I'm not sure. I think.
Big nail.
Is that a nail?
Yeah, like a giant clout nail.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's a shirt. I'm probably about 200 years old.
I should imagine.
It's nothing exciting. It looks like a piece of old tube, toothpaste tube, something like that, medicine or something. It gave me a different signal to the iron anyway.
Okay, gin and tonic it is.
Absolutely.
I don't hear any complaints. I love it.
No one said no, did they?
No.
I think we've earned it. Right, we're down in the Moat on day 2. And I've been doing a lot of detectives and finding a lot of rusty old nails and bits of wire. I just dug out what could be an old sardine tin or something. There's some workman's probably sat on the bridge that I'm next to here. That's it. Some workman's probably sat on the bridge here and had his lunch and shot the empty tin in the moat. Anyway, I've just got another signal and I've just turned it over, and I don't know if you can see, I haven't checked it out yet, but I think I found a roundy thing. Can we see that? It looks like a roundy thing, so I'm going to dig that out now and then I'll show you. Let's just turn my pinpointer on. Yeah, it's definitely metal. That is definitely what I've found. Let's hope it's gold. Don't think it looks like it, but I'll get my gloves on. Right. Oh, it looks goldy. I think I probably know what that is. I think it's the end of a shell. Yeah, I find these quite often. Oh, it's one of the more interesting things I've found though. Is it a shell? Yeah, it's all broken on the bottom. I'll give it a clean up and I'll show you. I get a good view from here, especially as those gates and those finials on top of the post there. Anyway, I digress, as Patrick and Stuart would say. Now, what I've just discovered, I think is part of an old light bulb. And then when I showed it to Margaret, who yesterday in the same place here, just by the side of the bridge, found a silver chrome thing that we think looked like it came off of an old car. Well, we're thinking that maybe there was a crash. Because there's these stone bollards. This is the road here, you can't see it because I'm below the level of the road. So we think maybe something's crashed into the bridge, probably some time ago, and maybe broken the light or part of the front, and it's gone in, and the debris gone in the ditch and been there ever since. So I'm going to carry on looking and see if I find any more clues. Right, these are the treasures that we found out in the moat. Well, they're our treasures. Now this is what Margaret found yesterday by the bridge, and we think this is part of a vehicle. Tony thinks it might be off of an old trunk or something to protect the corners, but it could be off of an old vehicle. And then today in the same spot I found this. Oh,
Is the gate closed?
I filmed it and we thought it was maybe a ring or something, but when I've cleaned it up, it's actually the end of a light bulb. It's got little pin bits on it, and it's a small one, so we think that might go with the bits off of the car. And then I found this, and this is off of top of a wine bottle, I think, a red wine.
5 sets of garden furniture.
This one we'll come back to. Oh, I also found the sardine tin. So what we're thinking is that somebody a long time ago was driving their very old-fashioned vehicle along the road, hit the bridge because they'd been drinking at the time and eating a tin of sardines, and they've smashed up their light, which has ended up in the moat. So there you have it. And then I found this little thing. I don't know if you can see. Can you see any details on there? And Tony did find something very similar once, which turned out to be a little Roman coin, because we did actually find more of a picture, but we think this has got some writing.
I said, I've circled the bits that took
That's what we found.
took another box full, emptied the box out, found the 2 bits of wood. I thought, that's fantastic.
Well, Tony's been working in the bathroom. He's finished for today. So he's taken those There's taps off the wall there. And he's capped off the pipe. All the pipework's gone. And he's put the little tap thing on it. And he's done the same here with the basin. The basin's come out. All the pipework's gone, and he's put the little like a stopcock on the end there, little tap. So he's done quite well for today. And he's going to come back once the shower's been changed over for one that is going to fit. The reason it's not going to fit is because it's an oblong shape. It would fit on the floor space, but unfortunately the wall slopes, so it would hit the frame, so that it wouldn't actually fit in that space. The frame would be too wide at the top there, so they're going to have to take it back and change it for a slightly smaller one, or keep it for a different project. Oh yeah, well done Tony. I'll show you again once there's something interesting to look at. Oh, and you can see where the pipe was in the wall for the cold water tap. And they obviously didn't have any hot water. Oh look, there's all the scrap. Probably a few pounds there. There's some of that old lead pipe in.
Are you recording it?
Oh!
I'm going to get brackets.
Yeah, Tony's trying to put the mirror up for me in my room of doom, which isn't looking quite so much like a room of doom. I'll show you a bit more about that in a minute. I don't know whether to paint this mirror or keep it the same colour.
I don't know, but whatever you have to do, you'll have to paint it up there.
Yeah. It's really heavy, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you want a hand?
Yeah, I might have to go ahead, yeah.
Tony's got a new helper. His sister Janice. Who's also got a new jumper. Show us your jumper, Jan. Hey, bonjour.
And I might be able to walk it up the ladder. But if not, I'll tell you what's a good thing to do.
Oh.
If we go flat, you get round that side.
You're all right with that, Jan?
Yeah.
It's not too heavy, no?
Like
Lift it that.
Yeah, lift it like that. Put
Ah,
that
mine
right
just steps
on
there.
your
Ah.
piece.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then just push it up.
Just push it up.
Hey, easy peasy.
Then hold it.
And
While
hold
you get on
it
the
there.
ladder.
Good idea.
Just in case it comes tumbling down.
Yes. What we got to do is.
So is that just going to sit on the mantle?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really need to be any higher, does it?
This is a hollow wall.
No,
No,
this
it's-
is backing paper.
Oh, right.
No, look. Oh, yeah. Everyone's a critic. Go over to you.
It's me to you.
You don't have to be spot on. So
You'll notice, well you might not notice, but
good enough.
that is where my desk was, where Tony and Jan are standing
Yes.
That's a
in
bit
front of
orange,
the
isn't it?
fireplace. So my desk has been moved.
Will that come out? Or is that in the mirror?
That's in the mirror.
Oh, is that? Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah,
Oh, son,
It's an antique
that
mirror.
will, but
Oh.
it's in-
the foxing is behind it.
Blow it.
Yeah.
People pay a lot of money for that, Jan.
Do they?
People tried to replicate that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
God,
I
I'd keep trying to get that out.
did. Yeah. Silly bastards. Right. Transfer over. Lovely.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit better there.
You know them like screw pictures you bashing and they open up as they screw, put your screw in it.
Yeah, I mean all the weight's down on the top of the fireplace,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Yeah, it's just got to hold it back on the wall, really, hasn't it?
yeah.
Down that way.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Swap places.
Well, that's a nice little bit.
That's a nice fixing.
Went in too easy, didn't it?
Not too bad though. Coming back to me. A bit what? Right, your line up.
Yeah.
Right, swap places. Like that, that's alright.
Are you expecting it, Jan?
You should have cleaned it then. Is that the part of the antique thing?
Yeah, that's the patina, what you call that in the trade. That's a nice fixing. You let go, yeah?
Hey! Well done, thank you, Tom. Is that finished?
Finished.
No jobbed. Look at that cobweb. That's pretty awful, Tone, look. There's probably a big beastie living in there. Ooh. That was above my desk, that was. Well done. So, are you brazing these copper pipes?
No, soldering them.
Soldering them. Well, there's lots of bits have arrived, not just in this room. There's an extra waste bin out here. Ooh. Tiny's in the process of plumbing in the taps over here or plumbing in the cold supply and the hot supply.
Yeah.
For this vanity unit
Yes.
for the basin. So yes, there's lots of things have arrived. So John wasn't in here doing the electrics, was he?
Hey?
John wasn't in here to do the electrics today.
He's doing electrics, yeah.
Oh, was he? Okay. Oh yeah, because that wasn't there the other day, was it? The light switch wire. Yeah. So you're not the only trader on site then, Tone.
Nah.
Right, the shower is going to have to be built up on a plinth step, and it's going to be a quadrant shower so that it fits in this corner, because the original plan was a bigger shower, but unfortunately with the sloping wall here it wouldn't quite fit. Tony has been busy. It's been a bit awkward with the pipework. He's woven it through the bottom of this cabinet. He's had to move the take this skirting off the wall and move it back slightly because of the space to open the door. So then that's made it a bit awkward for him to run the pipework. But yeah, so it's been a little bit of a puzzle. But yeah, look, he's worked it all out now. He's got all his connections. He's run it all the way around the edge of the room here and joined it up. So he's brought it up the wall here. This is for the shower in the corner here. I think that water pipe downstairs, I'm not sure if it comes up from downstairs. I think it perhaps does. Anyway, I don't understand all the connections, all the workings, but he has been very busy today. Coming back again tomorrow to carry on. I've got a little plumbing inspector. Has he done it right? No. So there is going to be a big platform at the end there, so you won't see a lot of this pipe work. Tony, being the perfectionist he is, says he's not happy with it because he's had to go all over the place with it and put it around the edge of the skirting. But I'm sure it'll look lovely when it's finished. We've gone to a local restaurant. We haven't tried this one. It's been recommended, but it's we booked it last week so that we could get in. Look at the table, isn't that beautiful? There's a beautiful rose here, floating in the rose bowl. See, this set menu for €27, that's only on a Friday and Sunday. Friday evening and Sunday. It's a Friday evening and a Sunday menu. The set menu, yeah. So this is the Tuesday to Friday lunchtime menu. A little bit of a translation then for Tony, yes? So we have Relais De Poste foie.
Just give us the English.
Which means pressed cold beef with the oil of nuts. Oil of noisettes and noisettes. I'm not quite sure what that is. Terrific. Or gravlax de salmon and a mousse of Refurb. So that is salmon gravlax with Refurb is horseradish mousse, or escargots de Bourgogne. I'm not quite sure. A dozen escargots. Not sure what the Bourgogne is, but Bourgogne is a wine region, so could be with wine. Margaret and I, so dark with myrtles, which is blueberries, and it's fregola sarda. I'm not quite sure what that is. And points of asparagus green. There is no fillet of beef. Where do you see that? Fillet of merlot with a caper sauce. That's a type of fish. Caper sauce, and it's fregola sardas. Again, I'm not quite sure what that comes with both, but some sort of garnish. And points of asparagus green. Then cheeses or dessert of the day, or of the time. So we have been served, apart from the vegetable chips, crisps here, which are delicious. It's got beetroot and parsnip, and we've been served an amuse-bouche, which means amuse the mouth. And this is a cream of green asparagus with red currant. So we haven't ordered those, they've just been served as a gratuit, compliments of the chef. Look at the snails that Tony has, they're absolutely enormous. Lots of garlic butter. And I have the salmon, I forgot to film it when it arrived, but it's delicious, it's gravlax, so it's cured salmon with the horseradish cream.
That's where
Because you're going to have a little bit of a problem. So how are you going to fit your window in there? It's going to look completely out of kilter. We can't actually straighten the wall.
Further it out, further.
Yeah, we need some remedial work. I think that's your next step before you put those in, because they could get damaged, couldn't they? I think get this shielded up properly so it's safe. I just love the wonky doorway, but that's staying for the time being.